New acquisition time. This is a Palmetto State Armory Dagger Compact. There's been a lot of requests over time for me to get one of these, and I came across this today. FDE, optics ready, and 220 bucks. So not a bad deal. I don't think not a bad deal at all. Seems like the going rate is around $300 for a new one. This one's used. So 220, not bad. First impressions on these. So I never really messed with these too much. I've seen them at stores, and occasionally would hold them and whatnot. And overall, I guess I was like, okay, they seem to be all right. This is one of those guns, the more I held it, the more I took to it. And the reason I say that is because the handle is a little bit fatter than what I'm used to. It's almost like a regular Glock 19. It's a little bit thicker. I'm used to the Bear Creek Arsenals and the Ruger RXM and the like, where the grip isn't as thick. This is certainly a very comfortable grip. I really like it, but it's just a little bit thicker, and there's no provisions to adjust the size of it at all. So I guess that's why I just kind of never took to it really crazy at first, but the more I held it, the more I liked it, and I really like the grip. I got to function test this, but I fully expect to put this as far as my carry conceal rotation. FDE, I like FDE, good to go. Everything's pretty basic about this. This is RMR cut, so at some point I may throw the Siley Chameleon on here, see how that looks on this and how it runs, because it does have the suppressor height or the higher sights, so that way I can do so. But everything's pretty much the trigger. Nothing crazy about the trigger. A little bit of slop to it, but seems to be just fine. It's a Glock knockoff. I mean, we all know these Palmetto State Armory daggers are knockoffs. One thing I do like, the touch right here with the cut right here, so that way you can grab and rip out a mag if you need to. But very nice there. The stippling, decent job on the stippling. It's not too rough, but it's just enough to make a good texturing on the grip. Slide serrations are good to go, not too deep, not too sharp, but work very well front and rear. This does have a Cerakote job on it. Looks like I do like the beaver tail. Any type of Glock gun, I like a little bit of a beaver tail, and they did a good job with this. So overall, first impressions, that's a solid little gun, especially for 220 bucks. I mean, that is a good deal for something like this. The undercuts, they did a good job with the undercuts, I think. Right here, they have like almost a little bit of a single finger groove. If you notice, the new Ruger RXM has it. It's not really a finger groove, but there's a nice recess in here. The RXM does a good job with that, and Palmetto's been doing a good job with these as well. So overall, I like it. I'm glad I came across it. I look forward to doing more with this. So there you go. For those folks out there that have been clamoring for me to get a dagger, there you go. Now I have a dagger.